With the labor market showing signs of distress, the Fed has finally decided to cut interest rates. The quarterly census of employment and wages just revised away more than half of the job growth that it previously estimated, wiping out over 900,000 jobs originally thought to have been added within the past 12 months. Now, big negative benchmark revisions such as this are common just before recessions. That doesn't mean that a recession's around the corner, but it does explain why the Fed is changing its posture to stop a recession before that happens. Annual inflation stopped falling this spring and now has re-accelerated to nearly 3%. The more volatile monthly inflation rate is running at 4.7% annualized. Part of the reason the Fed is now willing to cut may be because they view some of this inflation as transitory due to the tariffs. But I think the biggest reason is that the warning signs in the labor market were just becoming too loud to ignore. Turning to the housing market, the balance of power has swung into the buyer's favor this year thanks to higher inventory. Rates are roughly at their lowest level since 2022. Narrowing our focus to the local market, the steadiest number that we have here with the Northwest MLS is our median sales price remaining at $665,000, has been steady for the past 2 months. Now that is up 5% from 2023. Closed sales dipped about 6% from last year, although with Pierce County we saw a gain, a very tiny, of 1%. And pending sales dipped 1% from last year, although Pierce County, again rising above the rest, was up 9% with their pending sales from the previous year. With lots of inventory and listings that have been lingering on the market, this fall is shaping up to be an excellent time to purchase for buyers. Good news for sellers who have been taking those hard hits with price reductions over the past months should now start to see some relief with more buyers entering the market with these interest rates. We have a 46% chance of selling in Pierce County, which takes our pending sales divided by our active listings. We have a 50% chance of selling in Lakewood and a 45% chance of selling in both Puyallup and University Place. There's a 60% chance of selling here in North Tacoma and 42% chance of selling in Gig Harbor.